Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick video. I want to just put in a little introduction to this playlist I'm going to be creating. I did a project earlier this week. I made some videos. And the project is writing into the dark in public. It was an idea that I got, and to be honest, I haven't really seen anybody else do. Maybe it's done, I'm just not noticing it. But what I want to do is write into the dark in public. There's two ideas going on. One is writing into the dark. I want to actually show what that looks like, which is basically to say to write without an outline. And it's kind of hard to write a whole novel over the course of a series of videos. It'd be extremely boring videos. So what I'm going to do is write a short story into the dark. I have an idea for an opening to a short story, but I actually don't know where it's going to go. I haven't really worked out what the ending is going to be or all the details of what's going to happen. And I kind of want to just use this to sort of demonstrate what writing in the dark kind of looks like and kind of how the whole process works. So what I'm going to be doing, and then in the public part, is I'm going to be doing this recording my screen as I write, and then you'll get to see in real time as I'm typing out the words and deleting words and changing words and moving things around. What it's like to actually write. There was an old, I think, science fiction writer. I think his name's Harlan Ellison. And what he would do is he would set up a typewriter in the window of a bookstore, and right next to a busy street. And as he typed out the pages, he would tape it up on the window, so anybody walking by could stop and read the story as he was writing it. You come by in the morning and you read the first page, and you come by later on and you get to read the next page or next few pages, and by the end of the day he would have a new story, and he would just kind of leave it up in the window for a little while and then take it all down and write another one. And apparently some of those stories that he wrote were not only published but won awards and things. And this was just him just sitting at a window just cranking out a story. And so kind of the purpose of all this, it's a little more for I guess probably for aspiring writers. People have always thought oh, I want to write but I don't know how. I'm not smart enough, I'm not creative enough, or whatever, or it takes so much time. What I want to demonstrate is none of that's really true. Writing is a weird art form. We really only get to see the finished product. We don't usually see the messiness of making the art. There's lots of sketchbooks. If you go to a bookstore, they'll have artist sketchbooks, Dali's, sketchbook, or Picasso's, and what you'll do is you'll see that they've been working on something, some elements, and then those elements might appear in maybe a famous painting or something else like that. You can kind of see how it's changed and morphed over time. There are even performance artists, performance painters who they'll paint in public while everyone's watching. Actually, Bob Ross, in a way, was like that. He showed a video of him painting a bunch of happy little trees, and you start off with an empty canvas, and at the end of an hour or so, or however long the show took, you had a nice landscape, and he just showed that's how fast it could be. With music, you can hear bands rehearsals. Sometimes they will, while they're on tour, practice a new song that they're going to put out or something else like that. Movies, we get behind the scenes films of movies all the time, and audition reels and things like that. But when it comes to writing, for the most part, when you read a story, you have no idea. You don't get to see the rough draft. You don't get to see the multiple rough drafts in some cases. You don't really know what the story looked like before you were meant to read it, unless it's a really famous story, or it's a famous author and they've decided they want to show you the rough draft, or something else along those lines. But that's usually a very special case. I don't know of, at least off the top of my head, I don't know of any rough drafts that are out there of the Harry Potter books. How many rough drafts did J.K. Rowling have? What did the story look like before she wrote it? What did it look like as she was writing it? What did she change while she was writing it, and why did she change it, and that sort of thing? And so the kind of purpose of this little playlist I'm going to create, this little series of videos, is just to show you just that. It is, for the most part, just me typing, unedited, and for the most part, yeah, you just get to see the words appear on the screen. I talk a little bit about what I was doing and why I was doing it and what I changed and that sort of thing, just to kind of show you my thoughts. But for the most part, you just get to see this is what a writer does. This is how they put out their stuff. So anyway, I hope you find it interesting. This is just a little quick video. Hopefully by the time you see it, I've uploaded all the other videos and you can kind of just watch them in order. But I will talk to you later.